Now here you can see these bubbles. So you write in this first bubble, you write the word you chose, and then you say what's the word type. So is it simile, is it a metaphor, is it and then you just like do analysis. This suggests that it's big. This suggests that it's enormous. This suggests that it's monstrous. If it's monstrous, it suggests that it's dangerous. That's what you would do on this, and then you would use TP for this. So TP, what it stands for is evidence, purpose, effect. So I'll use this magic circles to explain it and then link back to the focus of the question and overarching ideas of the source. So if you need a sentence starters, here are sentence starters. So the writer purposefully chose to use X. This is where you write the focus of the question, focus of the question, but as in the technique. For instance, you'd write, the writer purposefully chose to use adjective to create the fear and tension because he wants to imply that the monster is blah 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 blah. This is demonstrated in the quote. You write the whole quote, and then the use of. When you write the quote, then you the X would be a technique again, and then you pick a particular word in the quote. So if you write, for instance, this is demonstrating the quote, I ran as fast as a lion, as fast as, I'm going to write as fast as here, and write, instead of X, I write simile. And this is effective because it suggests, then this implies, this gives, and highlights, and then you say, as a reader, what does it make you think, feel? And then this gives you a good securing level. And then to get strong levels, you need to think about different word choices complement each other. So, furthermore, the adjective monstrous is complemented with the word you chose before and link it back. So I have examples here. So let's see, the acronym I used is TP, and you should ask yourself, when you do the question, make sure you ask yourself these questions and use this as a checklist. So when you have language, use cross it down, right? Words and technique. Obviously, this is a language paper, so you always talk about language for this question. But in particular, we're talking about words and techniques. Obviously, this is a language paper, so obviously we're going to focus on what language is using. But this is a trick to the examiners have used to trick us. So when you're doing a question, make sure you use these two and then use a checklist. Now I haven't showed you paper 1 question 1 because it's simple. You don't need me to like walk through. And same with question 5. I'm not going to do it. It's only going to be focused on question 2, 3, and 4. So I'm not going to read this out, but if you need to, you read this out. This is one of the examples. Pause it if you need to read it. And then next one is, this is the second. This is the second and the third example. There's another continuation to it. So let me just show you. This will get 8 out of 8. Here is that. There's loads of examples. And then next we're going to go to question 3. This is to do with structure. So beginning, middle, end, and you need to identify the structural features. Then you need to show evidence and then my reasoning. Then you have to discuss writer's purpose to it, and then how it scaffolds in the way. And you talk about the effect of the decisions, and then thoughts and feelings about this. And then use this as your checklist. And this was your checklist. You can't really see, can you? So let me bend it down. Yeah, there. So there's examples. There isn't standard starters for these because. So here is this. So use this as a sentence starters. Then that. Then we're gonna focus on language paper question 4. So question 4 focuses on the purpose of the paper is demonstrated. Also, just to mention, paper 1 question 3 focuses on the whole text. Question 4, it focuses on like half of it. It can be full sometimes. So when you get a question, you always I'm going to tell you the process. So when you get a question, you would chuck it down. They'll give you 2 ideas. Make sure you separate those 2 ideas, and then you choose one that you're most comfortable and you talk through your argument. Next. So then you would need to focus on one of the questions and then identify quotes that likes there were a few quotes, and then the reason why I agree with this day. So, and then you quotes and evaluate the reasons, and then the methods. So when it comes to methods, you talk about the language choices, structural decisions, any other approach of writer's purpose choice. So this is finally, you chunk the question down and not evaluate. Question 3, you use acronym called CP. Structure, evidence, purpose, effect. Okay, so let's go back to question 4 now. So for this one, use a I'm going to try to find an example for this so that you can. So let me just try to find this. So 41. So you have this, and it says, as students have said, a part of the story is very exciting. I feel like I'm in the party at Hogwarts. You have to chunk this down. The first idea is that the part of the story is very exciting, and the second one is I feel like I'm at the party with Hogwarts. Now you have to choose one of them you're comfortable with, and then you like argue with that. That's how you do it. So next I'm going to show you the sentence starters if possible, which is this, if you can see. So let me make it. So you say, I agree with the student that, and you write the whole the chunk you chose, because this, I said, this is demonstrated in the quote. The writer purpose it chose to use X. The X is the techniques or the structures, and then implies that this is effective. And then the thing that makes me really think, feel, and this is because, and then you link it focus of the question, which is to link it to the evaluation. So this is what STEAL stands for. SEAL is what you use: statement, evidence, analysis, and link. So I hope this. Well, actually, I'm going to show you the examples now. So yeah, and there's a checklist. then so yeah, I hope this helps you guys. Stay tuned for more videos, and I hope you start like revising good, like thoroughly. Thank you.